Yes, the way he was treated, that's harsh, especially as a child. What do they really mean by that, right?
It just helps so incredibly much, to be able to let go of things that are such a burden.
I have, today I can say this, I've had to walk through some deep, deep valleys where I realized that I was lacking support, help, or something else. And what I learned and realized back then is that what was available didn't help me. To go through that and realize what it truly means, that eventually brought me to the point where I was strong again, to ask myself the question, what is out there? So not what is out there, but rather what is needed. That's how IPE was created. Specifically, what would have helped me back then without IPE being about treating medical conditions, but for when people are dissatisfied, unhappy, get in their own way, realize they attract the same partners, are frustrated, can't cope with the kids, and realize, man, there has to be something more. It's about achievement. I'm valuable if I achieve something, and I have to accomplish something because then things are good. My question is, why can't it be good right now with who I am? And IPE means, first, there are 2 steps. The first is to release blockages, emotional blockages. It's like taking off the ball and chain so you can run. Because I don't have an emotional blockage, once I take off the glasses that are blocking my view, I can suddenly take care of my beliefs much more easily. Then because I'm changing my beliefs, I can work differently on a mental level and also allow myself to tap into intrinsic motivation because I have the belief that I can do this. And through the timeline work, past, future, I tap into the resource where I realize what I've let go of, what it now enables me to do, where I can feel how it works so that I can really go that way.
For me, the special thing was that I really got to go through a process of self-discovery, and above all, this feeling of I can do this.
I'm so much more myself. I was able to shed so much baggage. Now I also have tools at hand to help my daughter when she's not doing well. So I was really able to let go of these fears and these blockages.
I found that when I have a deeper connection to myself, I can approach my fellow human beings completely differently. I can approach children differently. Simply that our interactions take on a completely different dynamic than before.
Or not. Because not leaving the backpack here is not a reality. That's an image you're creating in the future. It could be that I don't leave it here. And based on this possible image of the future, which doesn't even exist, you have bad feelings now. It's like you're pulling tomorrow's clouds in front of today's sun. Just like when you worry. In my world, and I say this lovingly but directly, it's completely unnecessary. Why don't you worry about it when the time comes? We so often sit in the cinema of our lives, watching our thoughts as they worry about the future or bring back fear from the past. And I am permanently in the past and in the future, but never in the here and now. When so many people, and it's such a shame, define vitality through pain. It does something to me emotionally, it does something to me neuronally, and it does something to the way I communicate and how I see, feel, sense, and hear life. Thanks for sharing.
I think society needs this more than ever because how I present myself to the outside world is so important, and people often don't even dare to look inside and then try to put more band-aids on it from the outside instead of just looking and asking, hey, what is coming from within me?
You pay more attention to yourself, what you want, how you feel. You take more time for yourself. I didn't do that at all before. I always helped everyone else, but I forgot about myself in the process, and I'm definitely going to change that.
In the details, way back there, way back there is today's issue. All of this is ahead of you, and that's how you feel. So, and when I suddenly realized, who am I if I'm not my problem? Who am I if I'm not my fear? Then what many discover is much more than what they could ever imagine with their blockages and through their lens.
An incredibly intense but truly beautiful journey that I can recommend to everyone.
Something is happening. Something is happening to me, and it will have an effect on my family and also on my environment.
If you were interested up to this point, then go.
Just go and see what happens.